What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the WKU franchise Dynasty, whatever the fuck you want to call it, on College Football 25. Already fucking up my intro. We're in our second consecutive Conference USA Championship today. We are matched up against the Murfreesboro MTSU Blue Raiders at 7-5. And looking at these standings, Liberty had a down year in Conference USA despite being 83 overall. They only went 4-4 in conference play, and a three-way tiebreaker between MTSU, UTEP, and Kennesaw State falls MTSU's way. So we're matched up with them to defend our Conference USA Championship title. And looking at the current playoff bracket, I don't know if a win would bust us up to number 2 or maybe even number 1. We're currently number 3, which I'm cool with. If we win this game, we are guaranteed a bye. But once again, like last week, also shout out my fucking coaching turnaround from 2024. We're looking to add more to our current season win total of 11. That's how many we finished with last year, including our bowl game. But in this game, MTSU 78 overall, we should have a physical advantage and we are the home team. But with all that being said, like last week, a loss could be detrimental. I don't think it'd kick us out of the 12-team playoff. I really hope it wouldn't. But as a 7-5 Conference USA team, if we lose this matchup, anything can happen, and I think almost certainly we would lose our first round bye. So it's business as usual, another Conference USA title on the line. No matter what happens in the college football playoff, we want to defend that, show Conference USA we run this motherfucker. Let's get into it. Fuck MTSU. Go Tops, number 7 in the country, undefeated against Conference USA this year. Let's stamp that 9-0. Let's go. Getting a good look at that Conference USA Championship logo on our home turf for the first time in this entire dynasty. If you remember last year's Conference Championship, it was at Liberty University, so that is nice to see for head coach Stevie Balls. We start with Amani I'm the Nacho with a quick 5-yard gain, and now Veltkamp very clearly dropping back by himself, passing to KD Hutchison, who hangs on despite the poor throw behind him and the big hit. We're already up to midfield. We want to strike quick, strike early. This could be a blowout just like last year, and I am more than cool with that as we get Cameron Flowers a 5-yard gain on the end around. 1st and 10, already in MTSU territory. Veltkamp audibling, he sees the one-on-one press matchup with senior KD Hutchison. Does he throw it up to him? It looks contained. Instead, he's going to hit and out, and it's intercepted already with everything on the line. Veltkamp, he had a slow start last week, and that you cannot afford in a Conference USA Championship. MTSU, as underdogs, are going to feed off that, and here comes their offense. This stadium is bumping. That was a huge misread by Veltkamp, a bad way to start this game. Already going up top, and it's going to be defended by Cohen Ettinger. That's a nice deflection for the defensive back. 2nd and 10 for MTSU. They got a star quarterback. The stadium's still bumping, packed out. We are the number 7 team in the country, so the college campus is showing out. A little screen, Tate Titshaw in the backfield for a loss. Remember the name Titshaw. He is going to be crucial for us down the line. 3rd and 10. Can our defense get them off the field despite the turnover all the time in the world wide open? But he steps out of bounds, and MTSU on their first drive does not take advantage of the points and forced to punt back to WKU. Our defense is the main reason we are in the position we are in. Our offense is fun as Veltkamp gets sacked on the play action. MTSU's defense is showing some grit right now, but it's our defense that has kept us alive in this season and giving us another opportunity here. One-on-one goes to Spillman. It's behind Veltkamp again, and we got to get him going. He is not having a great start to the day. 3rd and 19, they go with the same exact play, throwing up a prayer, double covered. Devon Bates comes down with it. No shot. How is this possible? We had to bust out the instant replay. The junior, Devon Bates, double covered a prayer of a ball, and he somehow takes the concentration and all his talent, brings that ball down, and somehow Western is back in MTSU territory off a 3rd and 19 that looked like we were about to punt. That was a prayer Somehow, Devon Bates comes up with it. We give it to Ebsch. Here on the screen, that's one of his better plays to get him in space. We keep the chains going. What a jolt of energy for Western's offense. That was a huge play, and Veldkamp says, let me feed Joe Poole. He's in the same class as Monty Rourke, gets a nice reception there. A 10-yard gain, 1st and goal from the 6. Up the gut to Ebsch. The blocks are there, and Western Kentucky responds after throwing a turnover on their first drive, already up 7-0 in Conference USA. Come on. MTSU back on the field looking to respond. This Western defense hasn't been shaken by many teams this year. Let's see what MTSU decides to do on 1st and 10. They go with a screen of their own. The blocks are there, and that's a nice gain of 7 for the Blue Raider offense. 2nd and 3. Number 9 in the backfield having a solid day passing so far. Stadium still bumping. You love to see Bowling Green, Kentucky show out for the program. Way too much time. The pressure does not get there. The tight end is wide open, advancing the ball up to midfield, and MTSU senses some urgency. They're going to go with a little bit of a hurry up. Even though they don't have a future after this game except maybe a bowl game, a Conference USA championship is still a great way to end your season, so they are just as motivated by this opportunity to take down a top 10 team just like we did last year. On this run play though, gonna go backwards. There's number 20 again, Titshaw in the backfield, making a name for himself. 2nd and 12. Number 9, MTSU's Drew Brees in the backfield. Throws it down at check down. Only a gain of 4. Is this where we can hold up as a defensive unit? That's the end of the first quarter in Conference USA Championship number 2. Western controlling the game so far, up 7-0. Could be 14 minus a turnover, but hey, this is the championship game. Shit happens. Lock in. 3rd and 8 to start the second quarter. Can we hold them to a potentially pretty long field goal here? At home, yes we do. Tate Titshaw with his 3rd tackle on the day. You're going to keep hearing the name. Got a roommate named Tate, and I pretend that's him because it's Tate fucking Titshaw. What a name. And MTSU, wide left, no good for number 36, their senior kicker. Western's offense comes back on the field, and the defense has continued to shut them out. Ebsch, we go with another screen again, this time a gain of 8. I'm the Nacho, back on the field. Veldkamp hands it to him, running the ball aggressively. There we go, up to the 48 of Western Kentucky. Veldkamp going through his reads, going through his potential options. He's going to stick with the run here. I'm the Nacho out of the backfield, the freshman, his first Conference USA Championship game, and it's a gain of 10. That's a nice play. Western starting to get something going with the run. They're going to keep riding it. No reason to force any passes, and that's some beautiful blocking for Ebsch. Another gain of 10, and once again, whenever Veldkamp has struggled to pass the ball, RB1 and 2, Ebsch and I'm the Nacho have been there to help out. They have been phenomenal. Veldkamp, that's a risky throw to Seth Spillman, but he leads it through the gap of the defense. Another first down. There's the freshman Seth Spillman who had the walk-off touchdown last week. Flowers on another end around, doesn't quite get in. Up to the 2-yard line. Can we extend this lead to 14? Veldkamp, tush push, has it, and the senior quarterback gets in. He's got -8 rushing yards on the day and a touchdown. How does that even happen? 14-0, 4 minutes left in the second half. The Western defense has looked strong up to this point, but that is a nice 10-yard gain from number 32 out of the backfield. Western's defense, we're relying on them. We've been leaning on them all year. Can we keep them out of the end zone here? MTSU receives next tap. There we go, Harper Holloman in the same class as Tate Titshaw. Harper Holloman, remember the name, forcing them to 3rd and 19 here. The defense stands tall at home. Another potential sack could have been picked off, and this defense has been phenomenal. MTSU not going to put more points back on the board. That drive, they punt back to us. 1st and 10, 3:35 left in the first half. Veldkamp getting some concepts going. Devon Bates having a great day, moves the chains. Another first down. Has this Western offense started to heat up? From the 48, 1st and 10. Veldkamp making adjustments at the line. A play action call over the middle. It's a little behind Cameron Flowers, who has made a name for himself. The sophomore hangs on. Goodness gracious. Western is already up into MTSU territory. Can we put a cap on this game at halftime? A beautiful juke there from I'm the Nacho following his blockers. Another 10-yard play. And on 3rd and 10 here, our last chance to punch it in the end zone. Veltkamp scrambles out, doesn't see anyone really open, is forced to throw it away. And head coach Stevie Balls will send out the field goal unit. Not wanting to get too aggressive, we will take the 3-possession lead, potentially going into halftime. MTSU still has a minute 32 to work with. If you're gonna make a strike, if you're gonna take a shot, now is the moment for MTSU, but it doesn't matter. Second sack of the day for this Western defense, forces 2nd and 18, and now if you're MTSU, you probably just try to go into halftime, but they're still looking to pass. A short concept hit stick from Miller Malone, the linebacker, forces 3rd and 13. Western uses their first timeout to stop the clock. That's going to be their second timeout, and now receiving this punt from midfield, Western trying to add more points before the half, knowing MTSU receives to start the next half. They punt to the returner, Katie Hutchison, following some blocks, has passed the 50, gets tackled on the Western logo flag. And now, can we put some more points on the board? 2nd and 10. Veltkamp over the middle. Monty Rourke, he tends to have a big play every game now, and he gets up to the 20. And that is not Big Red. That is a fucking turkey on the field. Jeez, what's going on? 33 seconds, 1st and 10. Veltkamp trying to make a name for himself, winning back-to-back Conference USA titles. Almost gets sacked, manages to get it away. The clock does stop. Western is out of timeout, so we're trying to make this shot count right here. Over the middle, KD Hutchison hangs on up to the 6, and we gotta go. We gotta get the hurry up going. Veltkamp gets everyone set. Clock is running, 16 seconds by himself, wide open in the middle of the end zone. KD Hutchison can't bring it in. The hit was too hard, and that could have been a 24-point advantage going into halftime. And as you can see here, Veltkamp could not resist making this game interesting. As the clock hits zeros, we could have taken 3, but instead, the aggressive nature of Stevie Balls puts his quarterback in a bad position, throwing a pick. And now MTSU has 7 and the ball to start the 3rd quarter. What a sequence of events in Conference USA Championship number 2. And number 32 has had quite a few 10-yard runs. He's really getting going in this game. MTSU's Blue Raider, Drew Brees, makes a nice little Drew Brees, Michael Thomas-ass pass for 7 yards. They continue the hurry up here. 3rd quarter just started, 2nd and 3. They go back to the running back. There's Isaiah Hastings taking him down in the backfield, only gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 3. MTSU hasn't been able to get much going. Their offense has not scored today. I probably just jinxed it, but their only touchdown is a pick 6. So our defense, once again, is not the problem. They've been phenomenal, and probably why we are going to hopefully have a bye going into the 12-team college football playoff. But as I'm talking, I'm actively jinxing our chances as MTSU gets it up to the 50. Drew Brees in the backfield. Brees takes the little play action. He's going to run with it. That's going to be a hitch stick on the logo. 3rd and 4 for MTSU. Slowly transitioning back into my commentating voice. A drop back from the logo. A beautiful touch pass, and they get it up to the 29 of Western Kentucky. A touchdown gets them within 3 points. This game is far from over. MTSU, 7-5 record, underdog mentality. They take the snap. Looking over the middle, one-on-one, he goes up and gets it. Climbs the ladder, Luther Richardson. A dirty play with 3 Western defenders on him, and that's their first touchdown of the day. The gap has closed. Western only leads by 3 now. Play action look for Veltkamp. Throws up a one-on-one, or a one-on-two rather, just out of reach for Devon Bates. That would have been another huge catch for him. 2nd and 10. Veltkamp dropping back, looks over the middle, a little behind Bates again, but he's got it this time, and that's going to be another huge play for Bates, moving the chains. 2nd and 5. Western Kentucky trying to get back to a 2-possession advantage, but no one's open, and the sack is going to get there. This MTSU Raider defense has kind of been crafty today. They've kind of been doing their thing. Here we go from 3rd and 20. Play action. Veltkamp, bad throw, thrown behind Bates. Bates breaks the tackle. Devon Bates having the game of his career. A touchdown for him. Western is up 10 again, and Devon Bates, the junior, having his best career game in Conference USA Championship number 2 as wide receiver 2 this season. What a game from him, and how are we up 10 playing some piss poor football right now, having some good moments, but still not quite looking as polished as we should. I'm glad we're getting these jitters out before the college football playoff, but I'm also glad we have the advantage that we do. Still a lot of ball left as they get a gain of 6 up to make it 3rd and 3 for MTSU's offense. Can the defense respond, get them off the field? No. Another short completion. Their quarterback continues to have a good day, and the 3rd quarter is coming to a close here. Time running lower and lower for MTSU. Can they manage another touchdown? They're getting the passing game going. We're going to miss a tackle. Number 84 up to our 32. And Peep Tate Titshaw with 5 tackles. Are you fucking kidding me? That boy is a baller. 2nd and 10. They go back to the run game. The blocks are beautiful. MTSU, our rivals other than Liberty, our rivals in the game at least. These motherfuckers are not playing around. They're letting us know shit ain't over. Let's go. They hit us with a screen. Number 84 gets a gain of 4, and now 3rd and 3 for MTSU. The biggest drive of the game. The stadium is bumping. Shout out BG Kentucky. Back to number 32, and once again, this offense just keeps the chains going. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter, and MTSU within striking distance going into the last quarter of Conference USA Championship number 2. Everything on the line in this game. Can our defense hold up, put this shit away? Can our offense get the ball back, continue to extend the lead? Find out here as a gain of 2 for MTSU. 3rd and goal from the 6. Can we keep them to just a field goal? I'd feel a lot more comfortable with a 7-point lead as opposed to 3. Number 9 takes the snap, looking to pass. There's another sack. There we go. Chukawudu Okiki. I don't even know how to say his name, but he's cold as fuck, and that's a huge sack. Holds them to 3. That's if they make this, and the senior does not miss twice. They're going to make this a 24-17 game. Veltkamp and the offense comes back on the field. 1st and 10. Takes the snap. Gives it to I'm the Nacho, following his blocks, and this run game is excellent. There's our Montgomery. 2nd and 10. Veltkamp by himself, clearly looking to pass here. Over the middle, a safe throw to KD Hutchison. Doesn't really do anything. A game of 4. And Veltkamp has passed 300 passing yards in his 2nd consecutive Conference USA Championship. 3rd and 6 over the middle. That's going to be Cameron Flowers. Another huge reception, and we are into enemy territory. Even 3 points can extend this lead. 2nd and 5. Over the middle, Spillman breaks a tackle, muscles forward to make it just 3rd and inches, and ultimately, we would get the 1st down, but now forced in a 3rd and 5. We go with Old Reliable, a David Ebbs screen, a spin move, a double spin move, and forward progress moves the chains. Time is winding down. Western looking to put this game away. We don't want to make this interesting. Get out of here with a dub. Spillman over the middle on 2nd and 10, makes it 3rd and 5, a gain of 5, and now it's I'm the Nacho's turn for the screen after the 2-minute warning. Time running lower and lower for MTSU. I'm the Nacho muscles ahead, and we just keep getting just enough to move these chains. MTSU, only 1 timeout left in the game. Flowers, spin move, beautiful. Nice little gain there, and that is MTSU's last time out of the game. 3rd and 6. 6-yard seals it. Back-to-back Conference USA champions. Can we do it? Veltkamp drops back. The train in the background. Hit as he throws. Not going to be able to get it there. And Stevie Ball says send out the kicking unit to extend this game to 10. Almost pushed it too far, but it is good. Western leads 27-17. MTSU, a running clock on 3rd and 5, no timeouts, a stop, ends it, and the game is over. He has time, he scrambles wide, and he throws it away, not giving anyone an opportunity, and on 4th and 5, this is the game right here. Drew Brees drops back over the middle, and the defense is going to call game with a big hit in Conference USA Championship number 2. But with the offense back on the field, wanting to potentially raise our seed, we did try to run up the score. Seth Spillman speeds ahead for a touchdown. I know the playoff committee be bullshitting. Realistically, we would not. We'd probably be the 4 seed at best, even finishing 12-1. But in this game, they be fucking around. Make us the 1 seed. I don't care. 10 seconds left, 1st and goal. Get some respect to the senior, KD Hutchison, and him and Veltkamp playing in their last Conference USA Championship together. They're going to extend the lead with a touchdown, 41-17. Clock is about to hit zeros. Another sack for Okiki. Western's defense has been phenomenal. They're talking shit. They're mad about us running up the score. I don't care. Look at Big Red. He's happy. He's hype. Western Kentucky has won back-to-back Conference USA Championships in this dynasty, and we are going marching. In year 3, Western has made the college football playoff. We are going to get a bye. It just depends on where. And Veltkamp finishes with 403, 4 touchdowns, winning player of the game in his last ever Conference USA Championship. It wasn't pretty to start, but the ending was excellent. I don't care if we were the favorite. We did what we were supposed to do, and now we're going to make it to the Elite 8. In college football, 3 wins away from a national title. I know we're not quite ready to be playing those big dogs, but we beat Notre Dame. We hung with Tennessee. Who knows? 3 touchdowns, 2 picks for Veltkamp. Not his best game. I'm the Nacho ran the ball well. David Eves, we got to get him more attempts, but 22 yards, not bad. Receiving, Seth Spillman had a touchdown. Devon Bates with the game of his career. KD Hutchison with 50 yards and a touchdown. Great work. The offense has got to get clean and got to get started fast in these games. But unfortunately, for whoever's playing us, we have the Coach of the Year. Head coach Stevie Balls in year 3 turns this program around, has won Coach of the Year, as well as Drew McCruskey, Offensive Coordinator of the Year. And here is the official college football playoff bracket. We are playing the winner of USC or Kentucky, and we finish as the 2 seed. So running up the score might have been worth it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned. Playoffs are next. Love you guys. Peace and love. Have a great day.